I never thought I'd be the kind of man who'd find himself betrayed by the woman he loved the most. For over a decade, I gave my heart, my time, and my loyalty to my wife, Sarah. We built a life together, shared dreams, and even survived some of the hardest times. I thought our love was unbreakable, until I found out I was living in a lie. It started with small things. Late nights at work, sudden changes in her behavior, and a coldness in her touch. At first, I ignored them. I told myself I was overthinking. She'd been under stress, I assumed. Maybe I wasn't being supportive enough. So I tried harder, planned dates, cooked her favorite meals, and left notes around the house just to make her smile. But none of it worked. Her distance grew. One night, she came home reeking of cologne I didn't wear. That was the first time I let myself admit something was wrong. I began to quietly watch. I didn't want to accuse her without proof. I wasn't that man. I started noticing strange text messages on her phone when she thought I wasn't looking. Names I'd never heard of, laughing emojis, late-night calls taken in the bathroom. I felt the ground shifting beneath me. So I did what I never thought I'd do. I checked her phone while she was in the shower. What I found crushed me. Long message threads, flirty pictures, plans to meet at hotels, even nicknames I didn't recognize. She had been seeing someone else for months, maybe longer. My heart sank. My throat tightened. The betrayal hit me like a truck. I didn't confront her right away. I copied everything, texts, photos, call logs, and sent them to my email. I wanted to be sure. Over the next few days, I confirmed everything. His name was Darren. He was younger, a gym trainer. She'd met him when she signed up for fitness classes. She had been lying to me for over a year, pretending everything was fine. She smiled in my face while sneaking off to sleep with another man. And I'd been the fool, the husband who trusted her blindly. When I finally confronted her, she turned pale. She froze, eyes wide, lips trembling. The fear in her face was something I'll never forget. She stammered, denied, then cried. She dropped to her knees and begged me not to leave. She swore it was a mistake, that she didn't mean to hurt me. But it was too late. The damage was done. I told her I wasn't going to scream or fight. I was simply going to walk away and let her live with the consequences of what she did. She begged, clung to my legs, said it was over with him. But I had heard enough. I packed a bag that night and left. I moved into a small apartment across town, filed for divorce, and cut off all communication. She tried to call, text, even showed up at my workplace once, crying in the parking lot. I didn't engage. Friends and family were shocked. Her parents tried to convince me to forgive her. People make mistakes, they said. But cheating is not a mistake, it's a choice. A repeated, deliberate choice. What hurt the most was knowing that everything we'd built meant so little to her. Our wedding vows, our shared memories, all of it was thrown away for cheap thrills. I realized that the woman I loved didn't exist anymore. Months passed. I focused on healing, on finding myself again. I started running, reading, reconnecting with old friends. Slowly, the pain dulled. I still had sleepless nights, moments of sadness, but I didn't let it control me. Sarah, meanwhile, was facing her own fallout. Darren had dumped her when she told him I found out. He didn't want drama. She lost friends who didn't respect what she'd done. Even her job was affected when someone exposed her affair to HR. She tried to contact me again, this time writing long emails filled with apologies, regrets, promises to change. But I didn't respond. I didn't owe her anything. She made her choices. Now she had to live with them. One day, she sent a final message. She said,